Hello gamers, what's popping? I'm making a video where I'm gonna read like one video per comic, and I thought why not just stream live while I read them, you know, I might as well. But while I read each comic I'm not gonna be reading the chat so that it's coherent for the video, but between the comics I will. So yeah, I think we're gonna get started, and then after every comic I'm also gonna, you know, be analyzing it a little bit in case anyone is interested in that. So wait 2 minutes. Okay, I can wait. I got a nice little... Yeah, actually, let's wait. I got a cup of coffee anyway. I need to finish sipping. Nobody's in a rush. You know, we can do whatever the fuck we want. You know, I can wait for 2 minutes. I can wait for 2 hours. I can wait for 30 hours. It's up to me. It's my stream. Man, I've been so comfy all day. I was supposed to go to a Christmas party, but I decided not to. And I was afraid I was gonna feel like shit for not going, but it feels amazing actually. My voice sounds optimal for reading stuff. I look tired. Can you see me? Can you see me? Coffee, what a perfect drink. All by my voice. No, I'm just comfy as heck, okay? But while we're on that topic, when I was streaming for 30 hours and put my camera on, I was only wearing makeup on my eyebrows and a tiny little bit of mascara, which is way less than usual, but I don't know if I think I'm just gonna keep doing that because I don't know, I felt like it wasn't, I looked a little bit more tired and way more pale, but I don't know if it's an issue, you know? So what if I look dead? I'm dead inside anyway. You know? Also, I don't know, I feel like wearing too much makeup is, it's a little bit like lying. I don't want to deceive anyone. I love the fine details in the face that makeup just erases. Yeah, like the big eye sockets. That's one of the things that annoy me when people wear a lot of foundation and concealer and shit, and they hide the beautiful eye sockets. I wanna see them pores. Well, the thing is, oh yeah, I put in one of those bots. Let me know if that is super annoying. Let me know. I just put it in. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, I don't know. I mostly just wear foundation and bronzer to look less dead because I'm naturally very pale, and it doesn't help that I don't fucking leave my house. But I don't know. At the same time, is it that bad being super pale? If anyone has a problem with it, you know, maybe they can just go fuck themselves. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. For now, I'm just sipping on some coffee. Being comfy as heck. Gonna read some comics. In my church, it's not forbidden, but it's not advised to use makeup, and I just see that very girls just look so more human or natural. Yeah, I agree. Most girls look way better with less makeup. Will we have a dramatic reading or detective reading? I don't know. I think we will only know when I start reading. Hello, Inspector Rumpole. I'm gonna give you a VIP real quick. Ctrl+C /VIP. Okay, you should have VIP now. So how does it... Oh yeah. Just a few more sips and then we're ready to go. And yeah, I don't expect a lot of viewers for this. It's just because it's for a video, so might as well stream it. But yeah, you don't have to be here if you don't want to. You got better shit to do. My BFF has a movie villain like scar on her face. That's really cool. I have a lot of scars too, specifically one on my forehead. She's always torn between using or not makeup. Why would she hide her battle scars? Can I say hi to my mom in the video? Well, this part I'm gonna cut out from the video. So, like, I'm only gonna... In the video, there's only gonna be the part where I actually read the comic, and then after, my thoughts on the comic, like, I don't know. Welcome back, Poker Face. How long did I sleep? Well, first I only slept for about, like, 6 hours. And then I was awake for a little while, and then I felt a little bit tired. So I thought, what the heck? And I went to sleep again. And I slept for another, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. Then I woke up again. And I felt and then I was awake for a while. I felt a bit sleepy again. So I slept for another few hours. Hello, Ingvar, Cat Simulator. So it's been super comfy. Like, I'm awake when I want to, I'm asleep when I want to. I don't give a fuck. And now I'm sipping on some coffee and I'm about to read some comics, and we're gonna read all of them. And then I'm gonna edit them into videos. Day-night schedules for nerds, yeah. You've never felt so down? What's bugging you, Just Renato? What's bugging you, my boy? Here you're all safe. Okay, I'm done sipping the coffee. You've been sick since Thursday? Yeah. The only person that cares for me just abandoned me. Just Renato, I will never abandon you. That's the upside of me being a loser. That I won't leave you. In fact, it's only the power dynamic is that you can leave me, but I can't really leave you, you know. I'm just here streaming. So there's that. But I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that somebody did that to you. Yuck. If you don't like gay, you can get out, okay? I'm gonna be gay. I'm gonna be gay. I'm a gay-ass loser, okay? And, yeah, I come with a package, okay? So, let's start with this comic, okay? Okay. Okay. prelude comic. Wait, maybe it's better if I use my mouse so you can't hear the sound. Shit, then you can see the mouse. How do I do this? Okay. I'm impressed. This house works very hard to ensure the world never knows we exist. Edvig Otto, you spent a lifetime translating forgotten language from dead civilizations until finally a single rotting scroll led you here to a secret and unknowable house. Dagon Two Sticks, you watched the house for months, discovering it held no weaknesses, that it was as impossible to break into as the rotting scroll claimed. You found a way anyway. Excuse me. Zevvizarla, a thief no one has ever heard of, because the best thieves never get caught. You navigated a maze of traps the scroll never mentioned to the house's beating heart. And then I caught you. Which brings us to now, and what I'm going to do with you. I've been thinking... Excuse me. Okay, wait, let's go again. I've been thinking, the scroll language, it wasn't like any of the others, like it had been invented to be deciphered, not spoken. Same with the sewage tunnel we snuck in through, not a spot of crap in it, like it had been built to sneak in through. And the maze, it wasn't built like a barrier, more like a funnel. This was all a trap, wasn't it? No, more like a test, and you passed. We'd like you to join us as our newest acolytes. But the scroll said... Okay, wait. Okay, excuse me. But the scroll said that you only accepted acolytes who waited without food and water at the main gate for 7 days and 7 nights. Yes, it's a great way to weed out the undesirables. We're not looking for the sort of people willing to starve in a doorway for a week. We want the ones who can figure out a way not to. Welcome to the House of the Cunning. This is the power you came for. This is the river of time. Great events of history, wars lost, empires fallen, heroes slain, decide its course. I'm sorry. What's going on? Sometimes into dark waters we can never return from. We cannot stop the flow of time's river. Some events are inevitable, but their outcomes? What if it was possible to return to those events, to divert the river? What is it you're trying to change? Who cares? Show me. I can think of 100 things I'd like to change. How do you do it? Grandmaster, it's happening. Follow me, I'll show you. What did they change? Valis had the Veiled Sisterhood assassinate Corthius, the Merchant King. Interesting. Well, looks like you're in it for a treat. Sit back and watch. This is how we alter the course of history. You play cards? Not exactly. These aren't cards, they're spells. Cast in the correct order, they can win lost wars, raise empires from rubble, and heroes from ashes. Through this game, we can replay a single event 1,000 times, waiting for this moment. The right moment, the right spells cast in the right sequence. Telling a new story, a new history, and once finished, our history. We cannot alter the flow of time's river, but with these cards we can decide its destination. Later. Nani? Grandmaster, you are ready? I wish I could be there to see the looks on their faces. I wish I could be there to see the looks on the faces of the other Grandmasters. The House of the Cunning resolved the timeline yet again. They will be so jealous to... We have nothing to be We have nothing to be proud of. I'll be back before morning. It's unlike you to be late. The other houses were here for their cards hours ago. Jalixia, what did we do? We changed the course of history. Sometimes that means... Sometimes that means we make things better. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we do both. Until now, the Veiled Sisterhood has never entered this story. Now they have, assassinating Corthius, the Merchant King of Revtel. Alive, Corthius would have been instrumental in the assassination of Sorla Khan, but with his death, Revtel instead galvanizes against the Sisterhood. With no one to stop her, Sorla now leads her Red Mist horde on a brutal march to Stonehall, one that culminates in the small forest village of Roseleaf. Our path now takes us there, but what we'll need to change is still unclear. For decades, I've helped you change the past, to avoid what you tell us is coming. Has come. The artifact is not a compass, not a map. Has come. The artifact is a compass, not a map. It's a plague. It causes as many catastrophes as it stops. I can't do this anymore. The rise and fall of Stonehall. You didn't need to bring this. I know what it says. The red mist now destroys the city of Ember on their path to Roseleaf. You've helped history find its footing many times. You've watched it stumble before. This isn't about the blood of innocents. Your conscience didn't bother you when they were innocents you'd never met. Anyway, you're right. You can't do this anymore. This job demands sacrifice. I need someone who's got more of a stomach for what it is we're doing here. Who is your replacement? You're no longer fit to lead the House of the Cunning. I am ready to take her place. For all our sakes, you'd better be, Titus. Return to the House of the Cunning, gather more recruits, make the artifact sing. We need to move faster if we're going to win. Consider this a call to arms. Okay. Are you really gay? Like, literally? Not that it makes a difference. No, I'm not actually gay. By gay, I just mean when I get emotional. Why can't video game people have normal names? Welcome to the House of the Popping. Okay. So, I was thinking, do we do call to arms now? Or, because this is all the comics. Are we heroes yet? I felt like maybe the best would be to transition into Are we heroes yet after the prelude. And then the last comic is Call to Arms. I don't know. Maybe it's better with Call to Arms first. Because, yeah, maybe. What do you think? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Okay. I think we're just gonna go Call to Arms. But first, let's discuss this comic. So what is happening in this comic is that they're basically explaining why we play Artifact. And we play Artifact to replay events in history, to change them for the better, we can't change the flow of the river of time. but we can alter it a little bit, and that is what we do in Artifact. And what has happened is that somehow Corthius, the king of Slam, got killed, and he was supposed to be the one to assassinate Sorla Khan. So that is what Artifact is, us just trying to replay events in time. Oh, and it's because we want to somehow find a way to stop the inevitable war of the ancient that you play in Dota 2. Yeah, and hit the subscribe button. Stop the inevitable war in Dota 2 that always resets the timeline. And to do that, we need to replay history. For some reason, that's going to help us discover it. Okay? Is there anything... Do you have any questions about this comic that I might be able to answer? Is there anything you're curious about or wonder or don't understand? Because I've been analyzing it a lot, so I think I can answer most questions. Who's the horny lady? Jolixia, the card fawn. She is... Let me show you. She is the shopkeeper. You know look, she's the shopkeeper of Artifact. This is a big-ass turtle, okay? She is the equivalent of this guy from Dota 2. She is an Artifact. She is the shopkeeper. That's why she's the card fawn, and she reads out the item cards in Artifact. So, and we know that shopkeepers have, like, supernatural powers, like, way beyond heroes even, and that is why she is the one controlling Artifact, you know? She has this thing. She has this thing that's like a compass or whatever, and she controls all the houses that tries to fix the timeline. I think this comic is not nearly as good as it could have been. Shopkeeper are above the ancients, aren't they? I wouldn't necessarily say they are above the ancients. I don't know. But, yeah. And also, that's an interesting thing you mentioned about the ancient, because if you look at her eyes, okay? Her eyes, she has one red and one blue, the color of each ancient. There's also other patterns like that on her with red and blue, and the imps being red and blue, the blue one on the radiant side, the red one on the dire side. So maybe she is the conflict in and of itself. Like, maybe she is, I don't know. Shopkeeper is Gaben. The other comic is way better, I agree. Okay, gamers, let's go to Call to Arms then, the better comic. Are you ready for it? Let's go. First, we went to Taras, a thorn in Stonehall's side for centuries. Our spies reported they had grown their army. It seemed they were suddenly interested in expanding their borders. And so we laid siege and made them our borders. 3 years, and Taras was ours. Next, Philedo. They had strained long under Taras' rule, watching the ore slowly stripped from their mines. Stonehall would put Philedo's iron and their people to better use. An insurrection in Taras. Some complaints about their new management. Nothing the Legion couldn't negotiate. We tried words first. After that, we tried something that worked. But Taras was just the warm-up. Craster was the real fight. Their walled fortress of a city would have repelled us for decades. Craster surrounded before we even reached the gate. A mystery to the smaller cities relying on walled fortresses' support. Clackline, Slowcoit, Kalins, Sashire. Without Craster's army, they had to fend for themselves. I'll give them credit, they fought well. A 6-year campaign, now finally coming to a close. 7 hard-won cities, now we go home. 2 hard-won cities, Tristan? I'm not counting anything after Crester. They fought well, so Coit and Kalens practically met us at the gates in chains. Clackline had dinner ready. And Sashar, well, that one was just embarrassing. He doesn't mean you, Owain. You were the lion of Seshar. I have never seen such bravery. Thank you, Commander. Yes, you're a stallion of war. Go fetch us coffee. Was that necessary, Marcus? Oh, let me have my fun. I'm in a rare good mood. It's been years since I've laid eyes on Stonehall. You should be grateful. Wait, let me do... He needs to do a British accent, or whatever his accent is. You should be careful. You should be grateful. You should be grateful. Out here, we only answer to ourselves, not Galanian. Out here, we only answer to us. I can't do the accent. Okay. Out here, we only answer to ourselves, not Galanius' whims. I'm in no hurry to get back. If all I did was carry messages back and forth for the commander, I suppose I'd love war too. Crester was a walled fortress with years of provisions, Marcus, that surrendered for no reason. No reason? But yes, you're right. All I did was carry messages. No one doubts your contributions, Rix. Just your... Excuse me. No one doubts your contributions, Rix. Just your enthusiasm. Some of us want to go home. We all want to go home, Tristan. But it's not really a place, is it? It's a time. A time, maybe, that's past. Oh, I don't know about that. As long as old Ledbelly... Oh, I don't know about that. As long as old Ledbelly... shit. Fuck. Oh, I don't know about that. As long as old Ledbelly... As long as old Ledbellies is still serving... Okay, let's go. Oh, I don't know about that. As long as old Ledbellies is still serving its famous honey ale, I think Stonehall should be home enough. It closed. Gasp. I'm kidding, Marcus. If Bellies ever stopped serving that ale, I'd reopen the place myself. A horse approaches. Who goes there? I come from Stonehall with grave news. Ledbelly's closed? Owain, get this woman some water and tend to her mount. Her horse is about to kneel over her dead. What news from Stonehall? We have been attacked by the red mist. Tarin. Ha! Tarin burns. A shame our glorious Khan is not here to see this. Our Khan knows exactly where she should be. A small mercy for Tarin is not... What? A small mercy for Tarin, it is not here. I've fought Sorla Khan before. She's smarter than this. Smart isn't the same as mean, Tristan. It just looks like it... It just looks like it if... Wait, what? Sorry. It just looks like it if you got morals. Tarin's too obvious. It's the most well-fortified city outside of Stonehall. It could withstand a year of assaults from the Red Mist. Aye, about a year. Then Tarin falls. And the Red Mist gets a heavily fortified base of operations, a direct path of attack to Stonehall, and all the crops it could want for a long siege. It's the obvious play, because it's her only play. Is it an epic play? Sorry. You mentioned raiding parties, Somjin. Where? Ember, I heard. With the attack on Tarin, Stonehall wasn't able to send aid. I see. Rix, are there any cities near Ember? Farmers and corn for miles. A small forest village to the north. In Roseleaf Forest. A forest butted right up against A forest butted up... How do British people even speak? A forest butted right up against Stonehall's backbone. Sola leaves the bulk of her army to siege Taran. Wait, is that even Rick speaking? Taran gets his order to take it for months. I can't believe... Is that... No. That's... Yeah. Okay, we go again from Rick's. Farmers and corn for miles. A small forest village to the north. In Roseleaf Forest. A forest butted right up against Stonehall's backbone. Sorla leaves the bulk of her army to siege Taran. Taran can sit there and take it for months. Stonehall can't believe its luck. Let the red mist crash against Taran's walls as long as they'd like. Sorla takes a small raiding party to west. To Ember. A small launch point into Roseleaf while Stonehall's eyes are trained on Taran. Legion after legion head south from Stonehall to face the threat. An army so massive even the Red Mist! An army so massive even the Red Mist would know enough to retreat. Finally, as Stonehall knew it would, it does just that. Up to the west into Ember, into Roseleaf, and up to Stonehall's backbone, and up to Stonehall's back door. Or I'm right, and Sorla Khan's I'm right, and Sorla Khan is a damn idiot like every other damn idiot Oglodi. You know they burn all the books when they take a city. Probably think it's food and they're trying to cook it. I'll take the fastest horse to Stonehall for reinforcements. Rix, get our army to Roseleaf. Convince them what's coming. They'll listen to you. No, they won't. I wasn't born there. Just because I'm a Vool doesn't mean... It does. Don't pretend it doesn't. They need to hear from one of their own what's coming. I don't like it. I don't care. Marcus, go with him. Make sure his argument's convincing. Tristan, see sense. If you're right, the war is not in Ember, not Roseleaf. I want us where the red mist is heading, Rix, not where they've been. Ember is already Sorla Khan's. My Khan. We caught this old man trying... That was wrong accent. We caught this old man trying to crawl under the barricade. Had something wrapped up under his arm. Figured it must have been well... Fuck. We caught this old man trying to crawl under the barricade. Had something wrapped up under his arm. Figured it must have been valuable. Well done, soldier. Let's see what it was. Let's see what it was you thought was worth risking your life over. Of course, a book. Please, it is the wisdom of our people, handed down from generation to... My people were much like you once. We thought this sort of thing was worth saving. We sat around talking about important ideas like civilities and compassion. Instead of sharpening swords and practicing with them, the Oglodi were almost wiped out because of it. You worked so hard to protect your people's wisdom. It never occurred to you to protect your people. This ain't smart. We need a base of operations. This is where we'll gather for... They'll gather where we tell them. Roseleaf lies inside Stonehall's borders. That makes it our land. Has anyone told them that? You were supposed to. Tell them they're in our land. Tell them the red mist is coming. Tell them we're here to save their damn lives. Marcus, Rix. I caught this one breaking into the food stores. What should I do with him? Marcus. If we let this thankless, ungrateful little piece of shit, it sends the wrong message. Does it? Maybe it's time they started hearing my messages instead of yours. Tristan gave you one order. Make them understand. I need more time. One day. Fix this. After that, we do things my way. Let the little Visha go. Tristan, you look like absolute hell. I'm gonna give him like a big cuck voice, Belisano. Tristan, you look like absolute hell. 10 straight hours on horseback won't make you pretty, Belisano. What's the Emperor's mood? A little bit angrier than normal, so livid. Great. Looks like he's done with the Taran delegates. You're up. Good luck, Tristan. Take care of yourself, Belisano. Emperor Galanius. Legion Commander Tristan. Except Stonehall is under attack, and yet you have not brought your legion. Tell me, did you misplace it somewhere? Sorla Khan has taken a small army west, your majesty, into Ember. Yes, night raids, plundering for food, I suspect, but we haven't the men to. I need 10 cohorts. You have 10 cohorts. Had, at any rate. I need 10 more. To defend Ember? It's a village, Commander. I don't think. Forgive me, your majesty. The red mist means to take Stonehall through Roseleaf, not Taran. The siege is merely a diversion. A diversion. A diversion! We are under siege, Commander. Our people die on the parapets. Taran is the doorstep of Stonehall, and right now it burns. If you abandon Stonehall with your legion in our hour of greatest need to defend some backwater province in a forest, history will judge you for this, Commander, and so will the tribunal. Fine, we'll win this war without your spears. I did not give you permission to rise, come. Ready your tribunal, judge me after I've saved Stonehall. Heard you had a little meeting in the tailor's wine cellar. I did. How'd it go? They understand now. They understand what's at stake. Heh, well done, Rix. I'm actually impressed. You see, in the end, we all got what we wanted. Nani? In the end, Marcus, we get what we deserve. There's no turning back now. The rebellion has begun. Okay. Hello, Ubald. Ubald, why aren't you VIP? Hold on. I'm sorry, let me catch up on chat real quick, because, okay. Stop with the fat Rix, fatty furry. Marcus is, Tristan's right hand. We also see him in Tip of the Spear, which we will come back to later. Here, we also see Marcus here, by her side, which actually confirms that Tip of the Spear is before Call to Arms. Okay. Do a Norwegian accent. Why do they have a Cockney accent? If nobody British is watching. I'm sorry, that's probably a bit cringy, but you know, that's just how it's gonna be. You really think I could be a great voice actor? Are you from London? No. Such a pity Rix is garbage and Artifact. He's a super cool, he's a fucking amazing character. I fucking love him. He's so cool. And his voice lines and all the cards that he is speaking on, you know, the flavor text, it's so cool. Okay, so for everyone who doesn't know what's happening in this comic, I'm just gonna quickly go through what's happening, because they made it a little bit difficult to understand compared to how difficult it actually is. Okay, so Stonehall is this big empire, and they've basically been sieging all this shit, taking over all this land, taking all of this. Here is Roseleaf, okay, which I will explain later. And Ember, okay? This is Redmaw, this is where Rix is from. He's not from Roseleaf, he's from Redmaw, but they are also Vols. So, the Red Mist, they attack Taran, so that they can easily get into Stonehall. So they siege this down which will take about a year, and then they will have a fortress to attack from. Or so they think. What they actually want to do is they have sent some raiding parties into Ember, and then from Ember they will go into Roseleaf, and from Roseleaf into Stonehall, while Stonehall is busy fighting in Taryn. That is why they all clash in Roseleaf, because that's the Wolves rebel against Stonehall when Stonehall occupies it to defend from the Red Mist. Okay? So that's what's happening. Does anyone have... Are they supposed to be Romans? Yes. Why do the Red Mist come from to attack Taryn? Or where do they come from? I don't know. If this is plains, right? And I think we read somewhere that they were ravaging the countryside on their way to Stonehall. So they probably came from over here, I suspect. They went this way into Taryn to attack Stonehall. But I don't know. The thing is, they have been... they used to have an... Okay, let's whip out... Okay, buff.com. Let's whip out the Red Mist Mall real quick. Cards. Items. Weapons. Red Mist Mall. Long ago, the Oglodi capital was a shining beacon of art and philosophy, and then they met the Tarnsmen, a barbarous group of demon worshippers. The Tarns lay siege to the Oglodi's great city, sating their bloodlust on any they could find. It was a massacre. The battle ended only because the Tarns grew bored and left a great civilization in ashes. Ever resilient people, the Oglodi rebuilt and started again, referring to the razing of their capital as the Bleak Day. But for some, rebuilding was not enough. They believed that forsaking the martial in favor of the esoteric is what led to their downfall, and they left and formed the Red Mist Horde. So the Red Mist Horde isn't actually stationed anywhere. They just run around sieging shit, okay? So they don't necessarily come from a specific place. They're just out and about, pillaging, okay? And they actually got their revenge on the Tarnsmen. I think it's an Axe cosmetic. Let's see. Axe Dota 2. See, no equipment. Where is it? Demon blood. There we go. When the red mist consumed the thousand tarns, the lakes turned red with blood of the slain. Many demons masquerading as the lawmakers and priests that doomed civilization were also destroyed. Their blood mixing with that, yeah. So, let's see. The helm. Yeah, they this one basically confirms that they got the revenge on the Tarnsmen. Okay? Any more questions about Call to Arms? There are a lot like Romans with different legions, integrating of new land people in army, etc. Yeah. Are the Tarns from the city of Taryn? No, they're from the Bleeding Hills, I believe. I'm not sure. Maybe that's actually that's a good point. I always assumed they were from the Bleeding Hills because around the Bleeding Hills somewhere, it is known as the something. I can't remember. Let me whip out my notes about the Bleeding Hills real quick. Okay, let's see. Dota world map, regions, Bleeding Hills. Let's see. 1,000 Tarns. Let's see. Copy. Yes, yes. Okay, not this one. Hold on, that was the wrong one. The Haven, Bleeding Hills. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Bleeding Hills. Okay, this is why I think it's in the Bleeding Hills. Because the Bleeding Hills... Okay, listen. The Bleeding Hills is a highland located next to the Hoven. Okay, the Hoven is a large forest. Blah 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 blah. Okay, Meraxa from the demon. Okay, so the Hoven is a forest that is associated with demons, and the Bleeding Hills is located next to it. Black tar flows down from the hills. Tar. Do you remember Tarnsmen? In pools in the Hoven. The hills are home to Hilmtra, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, that's why I think so. This is the thing that makes the most sense out of everything I've read. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, any more questions about Call to Arms before we move on? How do you fit so much lore into your small head? Well, that's why I can't... I don't know a lot of other things because the lore takes so much room. Okay, let's move on to the Dota comics. Now we're done with the Artifact comics, so I'm gonna change the game to Dota 2 because we're done with the Artifact ones now. Okay, edit. Dota. Okay. Okay. So, Are We Heroes Yet is the first comic from Dota 2 ever to come out. It has 7 parts. So, let's go to part 1. We have to do it on this website because on the official Dota website it doesn't work. Okay. As the day of battle dawns, sunlight finds a sanctuary so secluded some might say it's secret. But the day is not the only eye to spy this sacred spot. Oh my god, work faster! What strange beast is this come crashing in? Nani? Or should we wonder... Whose? Okay, I'm sorry, we have to do this page again. What strange beast is this come crashing in? Or should we wonder... Whose? Hum hum. Ah, Fro, found you at last. And you, I see, have found the perfect spot. Then again, you always do. Now then, to work. Okay. Takes so long to load. Okay. He's also gonna... With a brief recess to slake life's little thirst. And then back to it. Vroom. Zip, zip, twang. Should I do all that? Okay, let's do all sound effects actually. Let's go. Let's do all sound effects. Okay. Let's do all sound effects. Okay. Okay. As the day of battle dawns, sunlight finds a sanctuary so secluded some might say it's secret. But the day's not the only eye to spy flack, ftack, this sacred spot. What strange beast is this come crashing in? Or should we wonder, whose? Hum hum, hum hum. Ah, Fro, found you at last. And you, I see, have found the perfect spot. Then again, You always do. Now then, to work. There's no sound effect here. Okay. With a brief recess to slake life's little thirst. Twang, zip, flom. The shopkeeper polishes his patter. You look like a hero who knows the value of a bargain. Might I interest you in the... Wait, doesn't he have an accent? You look like a hero that knows the value of a bargain. Might I interest you in the fabulous Eagle Song? No? You must have some use of the Bloodforge Reaver's axe. But do you agree heroic deeds ring hollow without hyperstone? Really? I'll just wrap it up, shall I? Now then, my lady, if I might prevail upon your justice one last time. Heave! Ho! Ha! Oops. This is not the official Dota 2 website, by the way. This is wait, let me show you. This is a separate website because on the Wayback Machine, because the official Dota 2 website, the comic doesn't work there anymore. I don't know why. It's been like that for a while. So this website is a little bit buggy, just so you're prepared. Okay. Secret shop, uncommon goods. Not so secret now, eh? Just keep your eye on the keeper and leave the talking to me. Careful how you play him. Gentlemen, welcome to the secret shop. Can I offer you refreshments? He changed like accent 3 times there, but whatever, you're just gonna have to deal. I have strong black in quantity. My emerald teas are beyond compare. Or perhaps your tastes run to elderberry tinctures. Some think there is no finer way to drive off the morning dew. Quite the shop you got here. Quality. We stock only the finest heroic supplies. Oh, we stock only the finest heroic supplies. But I feel certain I have seen your faces before. Could it be you yourselves are heroes? I'm Sithel, and my friend here is Squirt. Our deeds have yet to win us. Our deeds have yet to win us honors. But while our motives are as lofty as your curious flagpole, we suffer from a lack of opportunity. Heroic words, Sir Sithel. Okay. And speaking of motive and opportunity, perhaps I can offer a task, all but guaranteed to elevate your reputation to dizzying heights. Wait, who is saying that? For even would-be heroes, be they bold fellows, may perform feats worthy of the elder songs. She is out there somewhere, gentlemen. Oh, it is him! Okay. And speaking of motive and opportunity, perhaps I can offer a task, all but guaranteed to elevate your reputation to dizzying heights. For even would-be heroes, be they bold fellows, may perform feats worthy of the elder songs. She is out there somewhere, gentlemen, lost in the fields of battle, and I soar to desire her return. Listening, Kurt? Who is she? Your wife? Your mother? Nay. A sweet, sweet relic, without which I cannot open shop. Surely you have heard of demonage? When the mad moon tore asunder, the ancients fell to earth. Splinters of the nemesis stones lay scattered. The demon-smith Obsidian laid claim to 2 such fragments, and from them forged the demonage. her hilt of dire stone cunningly carved, her blade a singing sharp of radiant ord. But once the weapon was complete, he learned to his charging that only a hero could Oh my god. He learned to his charging that only a hero could handle her. In testing her edge, the demonsmith obsidian slew him. What a fucking noob, okay? What a fucking noob. In testing her edge, the demonsmith obsidian slew himself. Since that day, demon edge has passed from hand to hand, till only heroes carry her for long. For in one weapon, carrying ancients vie, and lesser mortals cannot wield such power. Shard and Orin and Sharpen Ord. Okay, you're just gonna have to deal, okay? You're just gonna have to deal. Shit! Moon runes! Fuck. Okay, we're just gonna have to guess what they're saying. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna... Let's go find it. I will. Okay, cool. By the way, how's the wife? Kapoo! This is my wife. Kacha, kachoo! Okay, so get going. Do you want to buy any of this before you go? Nah, I don't know. I think I'm fine. Okay, what about this? Are you into this? Some people are into this. No thanks. Yeah, I agree. That's disgusting. But I kind of like it though. Okay, let's go. What if he's trying to trick us? That's a good point. Are you trying to trick us? No. I'm not trying to trick you, don't worry. Kachoo, kacha, kachi. I just really need my demon edge, okay? I really need it. I'm fluent in Russian, by the way. Kachoo, kacha. Okay, so we're really gonna get his fucking blade, okay? Do we even get anything from it? Yeah, don't we get like honor? Maybe we can become heroes, you know? I have no clue what they're saying, by the way. I'm trying to remember from the last time I read it. Oh, we're on part 2 now. Okay, this says part 2. Are we heroes yet? Wanted. These 2 noobs are wanted. Okay, that's what it says. Oh my god. Okay. Nani? Let's refresh. We've been walking in this woods for hours, okay? Where the fuck is the demon edge? I don't know. Let's just keep watching and walking and maybe we'll find it. Ugh, but I'm tired. My feet hurt. Who is that guy anyway? The big fat guy. Kachoo, kacha. Really? Oh, that's cool. So he's a shopkeeper. Aren't shopkeepers like super cool and awesome and strong? Kachoo, kacha. Kachoo, kachoo, kacha. Kachoo, kachoo. Cool. Nice story. That was very interesting. Kachoo, kacha, kachi. Really? What a fucking moron talking to birds and shit. He's thinking that. He's not saying it out loud. Oh crap. Suka. Suka. That means suka, okay. Bliet. Ah. Kachoo. Kachoo kacha. Kachoo kacha indeed. Holy heck. We got away. But oh shit. No, it's English again. How long has it been English? Oh, so here, okay. We're back to English. Okay. The chaos of Demon's Edge unmaking must have left me a bit confused. Come down here and I'll straighten things out for you, starting with your neck. Oh, they're a bit angry at each other now. Oh, so he doesn't just say kachu-kacha. There are actual heroes nearby who would be happy for my assistance. Shall I ascend above the canopy and seek them out? No, no. The keeper is counting on us. Please lead us. Please. Very well. It's only a matter of restraining my steps. Retracing my steps. Steps? Yeah, aren't you a fucking bird? Say you were an elder sword, forged by a demon, swung by a hero who fell in battle. Where would you be at this moment? Under a pile of heroes' bones, most like. Indeed, and there are many such piles ahead. Yes, it's all coming back to me now. Our destination is in sight. Do hurry. Oh, wait, shit, I think I remember. Isn't it the Roche Pit or something? You'll pardon us if we go more cautiously this time. No, wait, no. It's in the battle between the creeps, right? Ugh, I can't remember. Tarry not, gentlemen. I can almost see it from here. Careful. Hear that? Down. Ooh, Bay. Drow Ranger. Shut up. Oh, Craigasm. What a bay. What an absolute bay. Would you let her cuck you, gamers? Ah, to be a hero, keeping such company. Think she'd ever notice the likes of you? If I were a hero, she'd have to. Enough of your fancies, creeps are coming. Look at those sorry dire troglodytes, never questioning their endless war, enthralled to a shiny old rock. And the radiant goons, don't be deceived, they might be nobler in spirit, but are they any more free? Nothing's free, Sithil, which reminds me, Bird, what good have you done us? Where's our damn sword? I brought you to the very threshold, kachu-kacha. Oh shit, we're back to moon runes. This place is creeping me the fuck out, okay? Yeah, skeletons and shit. Look at that one. There's teeth missing, okay? I don't know. Yeah, this place is spooky indeed, but to find the demon blade, you're just gonna have to deal, okay? Kachu-kacha. Okay, whatever. Kachu-kacha, kachuka-fucking-cha, okay? I see. Well, okay, let's just keep walking. I think I can feel the presence of the blade right ahead. But man, my feet are starting to really hurt. Is this really a good idea? Do we really even want to be heroes? Is drow pussy that important? Okay. Yeah, it is. Are you kidding me? Drow pussy is like the best pussy in the world, okay? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, exactly. So let's just keep looking. This place is really starting to creep me out, though. Is this a cave? Look at all these corpses and shit, and all these weapons. Yeah. Does anyone spooky maybe live in this cave? Other than this damn frog? You know, I'm starting to feel the presence of something very spooky that's actually alive. What's he say? Don't be spooked, okay? I will protect you, and if I won't protect you, Mommy Anger will protect you, okay? Oh yeah, Mommy Anger. What a good YouTuber. You should subscribe to her on YouTube and follow her on Twitch. Yes, I agree. The blade! I see the blade. This is the demon. Oh, wait, when did it go English again? How long has it been English? Oh, okay. I'd best take a care not to cut myself, but it's devilish hard to get a grip without a hilt. Hilt, you say? So, demonage, you mean to resist me? What's that? You've met my like before? I assure you, I have many means of persuasion at my disposal. Wang! And sometimes even a thinking man must resort to brute force. Wang! Okay. Swoosh. Sithil, mate, I think I've found... Oh, hells. Run, Sithil, run! We're not here for the Aegis, if that's your concern. Hey, you! Get away from my friend. Fairy tales. My keeper sends regards, Roshan. Flee, you idiots. Chwa. Swat. So, are we heroes yet? That, my friend, depends on how we dispose of the loot. You should see the other guy. So this is solid dire stuff, eh? Same as the ancients made of. I never thought I'd get this close to a shard of radiant, or it exerts a strange influence. Mind if I... Hands off! Same. Well, same to you. I've no interest in your grubby lump of dire with its foul emanations. Why, it hardly deserves to share the atmosphere with this radiant beauty. Wait a minute, where are we headed? Back to the secret shop, of course, to return these goods to their rightful keeper. The keeper? He's got a thin claim, if you ask me. I didn't ask you. The quest we accepted, that was you. I didn't agree to nothing, okay? Nothing. Didn't do nothing, okay? Among noble creatures, one's intentions count more than legal agreements. Noble? Who am I talking to all of a sudden? I might ask you the same. Your slurred vernacular and hunched gait make it plain the low company you prefer has had a coercing effect. Fancy words ain't gonna fool me into giving up this rabbit of loot on the say-so of a keep shopper, a known stabback such as yourself. Let me offer some simpler words then. I swear on my soul you'll surrender that hilt if I have to run you through myself. You slimy snake, you been planning to treacherise me with this whole time, ain't ya? My motives are honest and pure, two concepts I'm quite sure have never compromised your dull and sullied wits. You leave my wits out of this, chook! Okay. To think I trusted you. Never again. Same here. What the? Get away from that. Oh my god. It's because we're on the Wayback Machine. If anyone's new here, we're on the Wayback Machine because the comic is not on the actual website anymore. Demon Edge. Oh, fuck. What are they saying? Suka. Blyat. You noob. No, you're the noob. You're both noobs, okay? And so are all of you radiant pieces of shit, okay? Dire scum, radiant noobs. You fucking loser, bitch-ass cuck beta male. Incel. Yeah, haha. Owned, okay? Okay. Got it. For the Radiant. Sithil, it's me. Sithil? Sithil. Flush. Oh, I'm back to the shopkeeper. Where's my boy Sithil? Kachu kacha. So only heroes can carry her, eh? Well, I seem to be doing all right. It's almost like she wanted me to have her. I did go up against Roshan in single combat, more or less. That's a bit heroic. I can't help but notice she left Sithil to his radiant fate, but saved me to carry her off. And if I am turning out to be a hero, it's just as well I didn't tempt myself hanging around that shop. I'm likely to lift something just out of habit. Nah, better to put some miles between me and them old temptations. Time I started acting like the sort of hero this year's sword would want me to be. Demon Edge, I think I'll keep you. What was that? Hey, mine! Leave me alone, Suka! Let me go! Oh no, the shopkeeper. Wait, shit, is he gonna put me in the fucking statue? Shit, please, no. Yeah, we're gonna put you in the statue and there's nothing you can do about it. Haha, fucking noob. Look at me, I'm willingly turning in. Actually, you're replacing me. Now that you're becoming a statue, I can leave. But you're gonna become the statue, okay? Because you're a fucking thief and you didn't give back the blade to the shopkeeper, okay? Please don't let that rooster crow. Not long after. Zzz. Hum-da-dum-da-dum-da-dum. Good morning, milady. Tips. Your strong black is ready. Well now, what do I spy? Ah, the lovely Demon Edge. I knew you'd make your way back somehow. You always do. I've no idea how you manage it, but no matter. Roquelaire. Click. Ka-choo ka-chow with pleasure. The end-ish. There's more parts though, isn't it? There's like 7 parts. Okay, let's refresh. It's the Wayback Machine, so it's a little bit buggy. Okay, wait. Is this right? Okay, that's right. Okay, did I miss any chats? Are these the 2 side shop dudes? Yes, Conch. Yes, they are. They will become that eventually. Oh, you're a slave to Drow Pussy? Me? Remind me to never go on an adventure with you. It would be just be whining and ka-choo ka-cha. Is this a comic book live reading? What happened to the Angry Gamer Girl? So many questions. Yes, this is the comic book reading for a future video. What the fuck, that monster's putting that guy's head in his ass? Okay, missing. Have you seen us? Unsavory associates are bereft. Help to mend a shattered guild. Scythian. I can't fucking read. I don't read good, okay? You know that. I don't read good. So that's the missing poster we just saw. Oh my, English, please. I have no fucking clue. Okay, I'm just gonna have to improv it. Yeah, I'm a hero, alright. You know, and that's the story of how I became a hero. Yeah, me too. And I even got to eat the ass of a fucking creep above me in the fucking statue, okay? Oh, that sounds pretty nice, actually. Almost as nice as eating eating Drow's ass. I'm not sure. Is her ass that good? Well, yeah, I mean, her tits are better, but her ass is also good. But is it good enough compared to a creep's ass? That's a really good question. That just blew my mind, okay? The next round is on Kurt. Let's just say he's coming to a new source of income. I wish you wouldn't advertise that. The keeper might not have wanted getting around that he's doing deals with unheroic types like us. Besides, he had good reason to get rid of this thing. I knew it. I knew he was into it, okay? It's as much a pest as blessing. Though to be sure, it do have its advantages. And Okay, let's refresh. What? What? Okay, what part was that? Okay, part 5, part 6, part 7. What's part 6? Okay, so we're done. Yeah, we're done. Okay, so for those of you who it was a little bit unclear what's going on, basically the shopkeeper, he keeps all these items that are super magical and stuff and only heroes can wield. And then these two runts, they found the demon edge and the other one, and they became creeps, which hints at humans becoming creeps if they are influenced by the ancients. And then in the end, he found mercy on them and made them the in Dota 2, you know, you have the side shop and secret shop and all of that. He made them stand in those and be his shopkeepers for him to not be statues anymore, basically. So they didn't become heroes, they became shopkeepers instead, but not the godlike type of shopkeeper like this guy in Kachuka is, you know? Okay, any questions about this comic? Is the main shopkeeper a deity? Maybe. We don't know, but it seems like him and Jolixia, they're out of this world, okay? There's something special. I love you too, Style Stalinsky. What is this depraved shit? Oh, I just answered it. Okay, so before we move on to the next one, which is about the Oracle and Phantom Assassin, I'm just gonna pee real quick because I really have to fucking pee. Okay, so I'm gonna find some music to put on while we wait. Let's see. Let's put on some music. Okay, so I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm gonna put up some text to show that I'm be right back. Add source. Add new source. BRB. Okay, like that. Okay, be right back, gamers. Okay, I'm back. That was just a quick little piss. Okay. Now let's get back to the next comic. Okay. Okay. My list has but one name on it. It's time for that reason alone that I spared your guards. Wait, what? It's for that reason alone that I spared your guards. I notice you didn't spare all of them. Wait, no, that's Oracle. I notice you didn't spare all of them. The list is flexible. Wait, let's start over. Yes, I did wash my hands. Let's start over, okay? So PA has the French accent, the Oracle. What's his accent? It's like normal, okay? I think so. My list has but one name on it. It's for that reason alone that I spared your guards. I notice you didn't spare all of them. The list is flexible. My time is not. Oh, Mordred, you have no idea. You know my name? I know more than that. I have seen this moment unfold in 100 different ways. Sometimes you kill me. Sometimes I kill you. But no matter the outcome, each has one thing in common. You've never known why you were sent here. Enough! I am given a name. That is all I need. If that was all you needed, I'd already be dead. It gnaws at you how you've shaped the world in ways you'll never know. The things I've done, what could you possibly tell me? Everything, if you wish, but first, a favor. Most people look at the stars and think they see the shape of an archer or a crab. I see reality, a window to entire constellations of timelines. In a way, they are like prophecies. Every time I am killed in one world, it is a warning to me in this one, especially when the ones killing me excuse me. Especially when the ones killing me show such an affinity for it. And you would have me kill them first. Every last one of them. Wait, that's all? Oh, that was all. Oracle looks like the guy who got promoted to the House of the Cunning. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, that's all. What this one means is very well explained in Sir Action's Access Lorgasm video. And because that video is so good, I'm not gonna talk more about this comic. You should rather just watch his video because it's so fucking good. I don't want to spoil it with my small brain, you know? It's better if you just listen to his video. Okay, next. Just promise me you'll be polite. We invited her. She's helping us. We can handle this ourselves, not Brat. I mean, I respect her, of course. All that she's done to help us in Ice Rack, it's just... There's something not right about that woman. She lives in a glacier by herself, Butfrit. She's just lonely. Just a dead-eyed lunatic, you mean? If you ask me, Hello! Hello. The Ice Wit Maiden. Really, the Crystal Maiden. Thank you so much for coming. Indeed. Let's go look at some dead animals. Just around back, right? 2 blue horns slaughtered. And the others are just gone? Yes, Maiden. Well, this is perplexing. Is anybody else in the village missing livestock? All this past month. It was so sudden. At first we thought it was the year beast, but... If it was a year beast, you'd be missing more than just a few blue horns, Botfrit. Besides, year beasts leave tracks. I think something plucked your livestock from the sky. But the only thing big enough to do that is... a dragon. Aha! Botfrit, did someone move into the keep at the top of Mount Gorod? I thought that place was abandoned. So did I. It looks like we've got some new neighbors. And they didn't even say hello. Hello, I'm the Crystal Maiden, warden of this realm. Including the mountain you're squatting in right now. Can I come in? Because I'm coming in. The master isn't seeing guests right now. Begone, Ice Witch. just right here, right? The master cannot be disturbed. She is deep in contemplation, composing an Edda of the utmost historical value too. She's busy writing poems. Got it. I'll be quick. Knock, knock. I told Thrail I was not to be disturbed. If you're here to pay tribute, put it on the pile and go. I'm ruminating. I'm Rilai, Crystal Maiden of... I am Rilai, Crystal Maiden and Warden of Icerack, and I did not give you permission to live in this realm. Your realm? You mean the huts littering the bottom of my mountain? Yes, the huts. People live in them. My people. You're terrorizing them and eating their livestock. I see. And you've come to plead their case, have you? No. I've come to hear you plead yours. I see. You know, Warden, most people would fall to their knees and praise a dragon for just eating their livestock. Because most dragons raze cities to the ground, enslave humans, and eat whatever, whomever they please. Now, I am not most dragons. I am an artist. But if my eating habit bothers you, I could always be more traditional. Sorry, could you repeat all that? I was thinking about all the dragons I've killed. If I could humbly interject, we do have a hoard full of magic artifacts, Master. Oh, yes, the notebooks. I don't see why those would be of any interest to farmers. Because every one of them is priceless, Master. Here's 5, sufficient to purchase this keep outright, I think. Yeah, but with enough left over to pay your people for a lifetime of blue horns. Well, all right. It is settled then. Warden, you may take one of the notebooks for yourself. Consider it a gift. A parting gift. Thank you, but I'm afraid I can't. I'm only here on behalf of the people of Icerack. I serve the realm as Warden of the North. It wouldn't be right for me to accept a gift. Except this one. Well, that didn't take long. Let's see. Missing blue horns solved. What's next? Oh, right. I might need some help with this one. When I suggested she take artifacts, Master, I didn't mean the most powerful one. The ancients are preparing for war, Thrall. Whatever side we choose, we will face formidable enemies. It would not hurt to have some formidable friends. Winter Wyvern is a she, I know, but she has really deep voice, okay? That was definitely a threat. Hello, gamers, what's popping? Wait, oh boy, what is your icon? What does that mean? Oh, it's from cheering? Wait, shit, did you cheer? Shit, I don't have alerts on. Oh, you didn't cheer. But I don't have alerts on. Hold on. Let me put in alert box. Wait, no, actually no. Fuck the alert box. I can't have that go over the cartoon.
Some breathe fire.
Listen.
I breathe ice.
Some breathe fire. I breathe ice. She has a deep voice, okay? You don't have to be a man just because you have a deep voice, okay? Okay. Does anyone have any questions about the Crystal Maiden comic? I think it's pretty clear what it's about, you know. The Winter Wyvern decides to live in Icerack, writing her books and all that, and then she eats the blue horns of the Icerack people. The Crystal Maiden don't like that. She protects Icerack, so who is Crystal Maiden? So she goes to the castle to talk to the Winter Wyvern, and then they instead agree on becoming allies. And that is interesting because in I can't remember. Oh yeah, in Artifact there's one point in Artifact where we see Crystal Maiden and Winter Wyvern being allies there too. So yeah. Okay, let's go next. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm coughing so much. What's the difference between a dragon and a wyvern? A wyvern is a type of dragon. For my Dota biology video, I'm gonna show you all the different types of dragons there are. There's wyverns, there's worms, there's a lot of different shit. Okay, maybe I'll even whip it out here on stream. The number of legs. Well, a wyvern is a type of dragon, and a wyvern, I can't remember, but like you said, Poker Face, I think the difference is, do they have both wings and arms? Or are the wings the arms, if you know what I'm saying? There's like and then there's drakes as well. But yeah, I have it all written somewhere. I can't be asked to find it right now. Let's just go. There. It's done. Nanta oro iba outspi morgaiol bitum. Who dares summon enigma? Thum. I see a little alchemist who found himself a little book of spells. Big mistake, little alchemist. What? What have you done? Whip! Quite a lot, actually. Let's see. A summoning invocation from elves, a terse Darkurian rite of binding, 5 distinct neutralizing curses, a redundant biting, about 17 spells in all, I think. You'll forgive me if I erred on the side of caution, but you're the only things keeping you from They're the only things keeping you from walking out of that circle and killing me right now. Who are you? My name is Cedric, but you can call me Master. Ah, I see. And you'd like me to give you what? Power, women? I'm a dark fundamental, Cedric, not a genie. I don't grant wishes. No, thank you. I'm celibate. Oh, he's an incel. And I hate politics. Alchemy, then, the secret of turning lead into gold. In a way, yes, but I've set my sights a bit higher than that. I want to turn me into you. I want to become a god. And how would I do that, Cedric? You took my powers away, remember? Now, if you were to grant them back, you'd kill me. I'm not an idiot. Anyway, I don't need your powers. This is the journal of Jovat Khazran, alchemist. Where did you get that? Yes, I thought that might strike a nerve. Khazran was obsessed with the fundamental forces of the universe. His work was brilliant. Mine is better. I created these, bracers capable of manipulating the fabric of space-time itself. But not as a human. I die the moment I put them on. Luckily, Khazran solved that problem. The second half of the book is a roadmap to godhood. He provided everything. Everything but what I'm supposed to do next. The last page is missing. And you want me to help you find it. I'm not a librarian either, Cedric. Enough. You were Jovat Khazran. You wrote this book. Whatever the last step was, it worked. You became Enigma. And you're going to tell me how. Very well. Come into the circle. Let me whisper to you. Again, please. I'm not an idiot. This will all go faster if you accept the fact that I am in control here. I'm not giving you your powers back. I'm not freeing you. And I'm certainly not walking in there. Fine. I'll come to you. You know... Cedric, did you really think you could become a god by singing nursery rhymes and making chalk drawings on the floor? Only someone who's read as many books as you have would be stupid enough to believe that. Please, please don't. Would you like to know what I had to do to become what I am, Cedric? Let me whisper it to you. Please, There is no last page, by the way. No Jovat Khazran either. I have dozens of those journals hidden away in secret places. They're like a siren for alchemists. You idiots have a knack for hunting them out. But with a little nudge in the right direction, you do make some ingenious toys. You weren't lying. These are very nice. But I'm no thief. I'll trade you something for them. You wanted to be me? I'll give you the barest glimpse of what that means. Come, Cedric. There's a war to fight. Let's find out what your bracers can do. Cedric did nothing wrong. Cedric's a baller. I want to become an Eidolon. Okay, so I think this one is pretty straightforward what happened. Cedric summoned Enigma to become a god, but then it turns out that Enigma had baited him all along to get these new fresh bracers. And yeah, I think this one is pretty straightforward. Okay. You ready for the next one, gamers? How's the voice acting, by the way? Is it cringy or is it fine? Is it cringy or is it fine? Should I do more? Even more dramatic? Or is it fine? Just the right amount of cringe. Okay. Just enough cringe to keep me interested. It's very good, Mom. It's fine. Okay. Good to hear. Okay, the last castle. Here's our girl, good kind, our boy Axe. Okay. The Hazardal Barons. Good day, gatekeeper. I am Axe. Scritch, 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 scritch. And this is Axebard Goodkind. We're looking for the fortress of Valhesi. Big scary place, impregnable. Scritch, 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 scritch. Oh, and it's got this big fucking... Is he really saying fucking? Oh, and it's got this big freaking 7-jeweled crown in it. Supposed to be worth so much, it's guarded by 5 unstoppable Sangam warriors. Scritch, scritch, scritch. Anyway, heard of it? Look, Axe is gonna level with you. We know this is Valhesi. Axe didn't catch your name, by the way. My name is of no importance. Believe me, pal, I could not agree more. But Goodkind insists. Accuracy of historical record and all that. It's a bard thing. I am Griggith, keeper of the North Gate. I am the Valhesin keeps little pink apes out of Valhesi. He has left you, little supper. Oh, I don't think he's gone. If I know him, he's probably just left to get something. What is he going to get? A running start. Is that Grigrith with a KH or a QH, by the way? Scritch, scritch. How are we doing so far, Goodkind? Axe's crimson biceps rippled in the desert sun as he drew his mighty blade from the head of the villain Grigrith. Scritch, scritch, scritch. Crimson biceps. Now that's good writing. Let's go write some more. The Prince of Pain scanned the keep with feline swiftness, his eyes like twin alabaster orbs smoldering with ferocity. Where would Axe find the jeweled crown of Valhesi? Squitch, squitch. Good point. Where the hell is it, do you think? Where does one keep a crown? The Crimson Conqueror mused. Yes, Axe did. Did Axe come up with an answer yet? And I love it when you write me smart. On a king's head, he reasoned. Kings rarely live in the basement. We can take those stairs. Good choice, Mogul. We could use another fight scene. Oh, for... The red warrior sheathed his mighty axe for the fight, for he knew that all these stupid pillars, hallways too narrow for axe swinging. He knew that with his fists alone, these Valhesi hordes stood a fighting chance. It was only sporting. Axe left hook. Axe uppercut. Axe face stomp. Muhahaha. A disciplined master of fighting arts, Axe took no joy from bloodshed. Wasn't there supposed to be a host of unstoppable Sangam warriors, by the way? Maybe this is them. These guys seem These guys seem pretty unstoppable. Wait, is that her or him? These guys seem pretty Sorry, okay. These guys seem pretty stoppable. Maybe I'm just good at stopping. One-sided fights don't make a great reading, Muggle. You're the writer. Write that they're fighting better. I write only what I see, Muggle. Come on, I read the books. Axe can read, you know? What was all that crap in the last one about Axe falling in love with some stupid princess? Wait, shit. If Sorla Khan is the one he's having a romantic relationship in Red Mist, Red Passion, that means she's a princess? Okay, sorry. Come on, I read the books. Axe can read, you know? What was all that crap in the last one about Axe falling in love with some stupid princess? Romantic license, Muggle. You don't need to make stuff up. You don't need to make stuff up, good kind. Axe is great at romance. I wouldn't call that romance. I don't know what to call that. Good reading, that's what. Anyway, I think this is the throne room. Ready? Pachoom! Ha! There's your host of Unstoppable Sangam Warriors. The Sangam are we, the Sangam are we, the Sangam are we. Raised from egg and shell are we, in dark Suhanda Zora to take all life. 1,000 Valhesi train to Zangam be, 5 remain, your death are we. Huh? What did you write there? Nothing. We are the 5 dark Suhand and Zora who... Yeah, eggs and shells, we heard. Hold on a second. Come on, what? You hesitated. Yeah, but not out of fear or anything. They were all talking at once. It was hecking weird. All I could think of was how long they'd been practicing that stupid speech. Okay. Don't write that I'm scared of these guys. I won't. Because I'm not. Right. Stop writing and watch. Are you watching? Is Tiny Ape ready to... Axe does not hesitate. Axe attacks. You get all that? Got it. At last, the Scarlet Scrapper had arrived at the throne room of the Sorcerer King of Valhesi, keeper of the 7-jeweled crown of Palais. What trials lay in wait for the Burgundy berserker, what diabolical sorcery, what sensuous temptations. Here, take the crown, and these jewels, take all of it. Please don't kill me, don't kill little old me. Son of a, you're my big boss battle? You're the sorcerer fucking king of Valhesi? Please don't kill me. Did you think he'd be bigger? I thought he'd be bigger. Should have taken our time with the Zangam. Well, I can't fight him now, can I? This guy sucks. Look, maybe you could rewrite it so. I recorded the truth, Muggle. If I did otherwise, who would ever believe me? Look, pal, here's the deal. You're a magical lizard thing with a big jeweled crown. I just killed 1 million of your guys to get here. You can't just give me the crown. Magic bolt me or something? Here, take it. Right, thanks. Good kind, this book is going to be terrible. Seriously, you need to get over this no lying thing. Not every stupid word has to... What the hell just happened? I am you, and you are me, Mogul Khan. Axe? Good kind, stay away from me, he's in my body. Good kind, you know about magical crap. How do you undo a body-swapping spell thing? Red mist, this axe is heavy. Think. Maybe there's a source of this power, like a ring or an amulet or a... Ring, amulet, got it. Quickly, break everything. You make this hard for yourself, little thing. Stop moving. Oh, I never noticed how thick Good Kind is. Damn. Wait, is she underage? Keep moving. This, no. Pew. Magic scepter, not magical. Axe. Pew. I broke everything. Nothing's... Aha! Sorcerer, behold your talisman. Smash. Ugh. There's no talisman, is there? Of course not. You Oglodi are stupider than these overgrown lizards. Would I keep the source of all my power in a piece of jewelry on a shelf? No, you wouldn't, would you? So, where do you keep it? Don't. No! Ha 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 hee 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 hoo hoo hoo. It worked, stupid lizard. Slap. You just threw yourself out of a window? Ha, I sure did. But you didn't know it would. You could have. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Anyway, we got our ending, right? Oh, that's cute. He's patting her on the head. Squish, 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 squish. These jewels are really in there. So, where to next, good kind? I hear there's a Mad King in the Skilliant Wastes, has all that sorts of great. We did that already. Book 17, Axe in the Cursed Keep of the Mad King. South then, in the Fields of Endless Carnage, there's supposed to be this crazy butcher. Book 42, Axe in the Mule Skinners of the Shadowed Coast. Butchers aren't the same as mule skinners. Pretty close. We can't always be storming castles, butchering armies, and stealing treasure, Muggle. I don't see why not. I'm the most famous hero in the realms, good kind. The people love Axe's adventures. The book sales are down in Quoth, Coal City, Uhathu, Cobalt, Smoke Harbor, and Banshee, Mogul. Oh. Alright, what do you want to do? My publisher's saying heroes are gathering in the north. What, all that ancient crap? Where's the adventure in that? Lots of big names, Muggle. Axe doesn't do team-ups. Lots of big names for you to beat, Muggle. Heroes, champions, monsters. I don't know. Gods. I'll think about it. Oh, they're so cute. They are so cute. Impregnable, give me 10 good men and some climbing spikes. I'll impregnate the bitch. This Ollie is obsessed. They're so cute, okay? I love the good kind Axe relationship. Wait, N10 blah 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 blah. Why aren't you a VIP? I'm gonna make you a VIP. Closer to the mic, please. Need that ASMR. Is good kind of confirmed female? Yes. We see it in some of the card. She's referred to as a she. Erotic Axe stories are canon too. Okay, so there's not much to say about this comic, you know. It just shows the adventures of Axe and Good Kind. And yeah, I don't think we have to say much about it. Next is the Sundered Moon. I'm just gonna have to stretch a little bit. Man, I'm so comfy. Are you comfy, gamers? Are you comfy, gamers? Let me know in the comment section below how comfy you are. On a scale from 1 to 10, how comfy are you? Give me a scale, 1 to 10. You gotta go to work soon. 0. 3 to 2 out of 17. Gotta get up in 5 hours, about to head to bed soon. A solid 3.5. Wow, you're not comfy at all, gamers. You're not comfy at all. Got me some anger and B&J. My Saturday night is awesome. Oh shit, yeah, it's Saturday night. I was supposed to be at the party, but I didn't go. Ditched it. And I feel great. You know? Why go to a party when you can hide in your room and read comics and just be comfy, you know? Okay, let's start reading this. Ever seen the Good Kind Courier in the workshop? No, I haven't. Oh, nice. Oh, I love this. Wait, so it's only in the workshop, so it's not actually in the game? 2015? They still haven't accepted it? Okay, let's go. When's the coffee music playlist? I can't put music on because I'm gonna turn this into a video and I'm gonna put on like sound effects and shit. So I can't put music in the background. Okay. The Sundered Moon. By the way, does Sundered Moon sound familiar to you? Because the Sundered Moon is the event that happens when the mad moon cracks. Oh shit. Australian accent? Okay. Come on, mate. I've been here for... Okay. Come on, mate. I've been here every bloody night this week. Rules are rules. You know how hard it is to find a creep at this hour? Sorry, bro. You want into a hero's bar, you gotta prove you're a hero. Listen here, you small-eyed globus bit. You'll let me in right now, or I'll... Never mind, I'll be right back. There, one creep head. Pretty small. Look, it's a head. It's not... It was on a body. Now it's not. Let me in. Yeah. Tusk's here, by the way. What? I said. I heard what you said. Get the hell out of my fucking way. And that led to a divorce for the ages. I'm sure you've heard of it. At least 5 times since we've been standing here. Exactly, the story is legendary, so you know the ending. She took half my powers. But don't worry, between you and me, I gave her all the ones I never use. Let me buy you another ambrosia. Sure, why not? But listen to me. Here I've been talking and talking about myself. I'm sure you must have some questions about me. You have beautiful eyes, by the way. Thanks. I kill people with them. Do you have any children? What? How do I make a biting sound? I don't know. Ow! Why? What have you heard? Nothing, I just... Good. Then you've heard the whole story. Shocking, I know, considering how potent I am, but no, utterly childless. So look, I'm a divorcee with half his powers, living alone on a mountain. You're a middle-aged woman with snake growing out of her head. What do you say we go back to my place? I could turn into a swan. We can see where the night takes us. You talk too... Who's saying? You talk too much, half-god. Who dares? I am all god, sir. Not to mention I am with my lady. Not his lady. Whom I will be laying with later tonight. After I punish you for besmirching this fine woman's honor. He was making fun of you. All God, half God, no God. It does not matter. The self came... Okay, I'm gonna... He needs like a super divine voice. Okay, wait. Okay. All God, half God, no God. It does not matter. The self came before gods. Also before pronouns, by the sounds of it. The self to be you, I take it. And from all that big talk, I'd guess you're looking for a fight. The half-god is correct. The self's only purpose here is battle. The self must destroy the ancients. Maybe you haven't been listening to the bard's fishbowl, but we're all here to do battle. Throw a rock in this place and you'll hit someone hoping to tear down an ancient tomorrow. Ancients, half-god. The self would destroy them both. In the world before your world, there was the self, and there were the others. Dyrolth and Redenthal of the others were at war. They became too powerful, and the self ended the war, trapped them in a prison. But they have escaped. Now their power grows as each marshal an army of lesser creatures. Should either win, their power would end both our worlds. If Dyrolth and Radenthal are rekindling their war, the self requires an army of its own. Take this, fulfill it. For someone so bad at talking, you sure do a lot of it. So, if what you're saying is true, and the world's going to end unless we kill Dirthole and Radish, then there's something I need to know. Half-God, when both of your ancients are destroyed, the self will make you whole again. So far, all I've got is a lot of talk in a piece of paper. If you're for real, how about you give Zeus a little taste of his wholeness? Very well. The self returns to you but a fragment of your true power. I'll be honest, everything you've told me sounds like nonsense. I don't think any of that ever happened and you've got a fishbowl for a head. But if there's more fancy stuff where this came from, I'm in. So, speaking of legendary battles, have you heard the story of my divorce? Let me buy you an ambrosia. Another time, perhaps. The self has much work to do tonight. Okay. Okay, let's go all the way to the end because that's like the... Shit. Okay, one more time. Okay, wait. There we go, okay. It's under the moon. Tusk is pretty bae. My Tusk accent. There was no Tusk, okay? There was no Tusk. What a potent chat. Whereas this is Greek accent. Changes stream category to ASMR. Okay, so what's happening here is Arc Warden explains that they have to stop both the ancients or the world will be destroyed. Like, fighting one ancient is not going to help anyone. They have to kill them both, okay? Not that that will help either. What will help is what we're doing in Artifact, which I told you in the prelude. Yeah. Honestly, this reading is actually kind of draining. There's 4 more comics left. Does anyone have any questions about that comic? Any questions? Anything you need to have explained? Anything you need explained before we move on? No? This is my favorite comic, okay? This is my all-time favorite Dota comic because it has Legion Commander. After this one, there's the Dark Purpose one. Where do babies come from? When a woman eats a man, he slowly is digested into a smaller man, and then she poops him out. And that's the baby. When will Zeus's sexual harassment tyranny come to an end? Yeah, I thought BB was weak to Tusk. I thought so too. That's a very good point. I didn't notice in the background. Did he get whooped? Okay, so we have four comics left. Okay, I think I'm actually starving. I'm gonna eat some, like, only 5 minutes, okay? Quick snack, then I'll be right back. Then I'm gonna give you a whack comic. Okay, be right back. Wait, let me put on some music while I'm be right back. I need to eat something right now. Okay, be right back. Okay. I'm back. Back. Okay, hold on. Who dare ping me? Someone ping me. Whomst dare? Okay, get rid of this, do that. Okay. So this is my favorite comic of all time. Okay, Tip of the Spear. This is Legion Commander's origin story. Problem? What problem? Oh, the ping. When the Bronze Legion came to Kyne, it was the sound of thunder. They wanted our city. As far as I was concerned, they could have it. I was 15 then, born a slave. If it hadn't been for the Legion, I would have died one. After they'd taken the city, the Legion commander offered the able-bodied men of Kyne a choice. Join the Bronze Legion, travel, fight, get rich, or get beaten to death and thrown in a pit. The able-bodied men of Kyne didn't care much for the offer, but it sounded good to me. Sorry. With discipline and hard work, he told us, the man among us. With discipline and hard work, he told us, any man among us rise. Oh shit, I can't read. I don't read good, okay? With discipline and hard work, he told us, any man among us could rise through the ranks of the Legion. Given enough time, he laughed. One of us might even challenge him for the title of Legion Commander. That sounded even better. I decided not to wait. Hold on, so you killed the Legion Commander and took his place? Of course not. I was a 15-year-old girl. They beat me to death and threw me in a pit. But I wasn't ready to die, so I crawled out and stowed away. Dug latrines, groomed horses, stirred gruel, practiced my spear work. I, a grippling tail. They're about to break through our shield wall, by the way. I have ice, Marcus. We're waiting. That I noticed. What are we waiting for? Today, the Siege of Morbik, day 217. That. The only thing capable of breaking a good shield wall is a spear of men. Men who want to fight pushed. Men who want to fight pushed to the front. They're the tip of the spear. Cowards and farmers wait at the back, but when a spear meets a shield wall, it flattens. So I'm sorry. So the cowards push out of the flanks, away from the heart of the battle. Their left flank just overextended. Let's end this in one move. If it was up to me, this would have been so... shit, I can't read. You said grippling instead of gripping in case you want to redo that. I can't be asked. Okay, I CBA. You're just gonna have to deal. If it was up to me, this would all be so simple. Now! We move now! We'd show up at the city with our swords and our spears and we'd fight. But Morbik didn't want to fight, so we blockaded them. Nothing in or out for 6 months. And we all waited to see who'd starve first. We laid into a siege, another month. Weakened their fortifications, bled them of men and arrows. Commander, our phalanxes are folding. Let them fold. It's all the distraction we'll need. Cavalry, to my standard. 7 damn months of starvation, disease, negotiation, sabotage, tunnel digging, boredom. All to get to the day I've been waiting for since we got here. Morbik's finally ready to fight. It's said that a truly brilliant general can win a war without fighting. I'm not a brilliant general. I'm a Legion commander, and I just want to win. It's a fine standard, Trestin. It is. A shame we can't eat it. Don't start, Marcus. I did bloody warn you not to attack during the harvest. Letting the enemy harvest crops somewhat defeats the purpose of a blockade. Besides, we got plenty of able-bodied men out of it. 4 cohorts, 1 if you don't count the farmers. But, there's some warriors there, young, Good enough with a spear. I could beat the Bronze Legion into them. That is, if we had the food to put some meat on them. We'll return to Stonehall for supplies. Put this with the others, Nessa. Morbik under Legion rule should have the war consul feeling generous. Oh my god, I can't read good, okay. Morbik under Legion rule should have the war consul feeling generous. No grain in the Hold'em city, but they still managed to find the wine. Should I? No, not today. They've earned it. If we garrison our cohorts in Morbik, cavalry will make Stonehall in 5 days. Let's say 7 back with wagons. That's 12 total. Nobody starves. What's this? Oh, what's this? That's Brill. Strategically useless. It's on the way. Their only experts are poetry and coffee. I've never had coffee. Tristan, I'm begging you. Oh, come on, Marcus. Live a little. It's barely even a city. You'd only have cavalry, Tristan. Tell you what, if there isn't a city full of poet slaves serving us coffee in 3 hours, we'll keep moving. Well, Morbik and Brill, Marcus. The council will give us so much food, you'll have to... Commander? It's Stonehall. God's bones. Marcus, tack up the horses. We ride tonight. Okay. You said, deep breath, take your time doing it. Thank you. What is this for? This is for a video for my channel, or for many videos. I'm gonna post videos of each comic with that I read out dramatically, and for some of them they need analyzation, like this one, for example, and some of our previous ones. What's interesting about this one is that it shows that this is actually before the Call to Arms one, because Marcus here, this is Marcus, he dies in Call to Arms comic, and also in this one she says she's never had coffee. Where does she say? I've never had coffee. But in the Call to Arms comic we see her drinking coffee, so we know for a fact that this is before Call to Arms. This is before Artifact, okay? Which means that the abyssal attack on Stonehall is before Artifact, unless it's 2 different timelines, okay? So either this is before Artifact, or there's 2 different timelines where one, the abyssal horde destroys Stonehall, and another where the red mist destroys Stonehall. Okay. Okay. Any questions about Tip of the Spear before we move on? We got 3 comics to go. Just stretching. This one is really funny, and everyone hates this comic because the art style is weird, and the voice line, or the what they say is literally voice lines. But I really like it. I really like this comic. It's probably one of my favorites. Wind Ranger waifu. Is Wind Ranger more waifu than Drow Ranger? What makes the Legion one your favorite? Because I love Legion Commander. It's only because Legion Commander is my bae. And we see, like, how great she is in it. Okay. It's so bad, but it's so good. On the trail of the necromancer's Balimar Oakrot. Wait. On the trail of the necromancer Balimar Oakrot, Anti-Mage's investigation leads to Purehide Tannery, where Oakrot's doge Greymaul, Limehands, has gone to ground. Okay, so what's happening here? Okay, Anti-Mage. Okay. The job is done, Master Oakrot, but the Anti-Mage was there. It's only a matter of time before he finds you. How? Tell me where Oakrot is, or count die costs. Ching chong, ching chong chong, ching chong chong. Ching chong. The dead god hungers. Ching chong, ching chong, ching chong. Ching chong. Nani? This comic is so good. Ching chong. But thy sorcery fails thee. Madhuvari forest. Master Okrut seeks a prize. Spare me. Meanwhile, in Maldivari forest, the Wind Ranger stumbles upon a gruesome scene. Oh, she got feet. A gamer girl, and she has feet. Oh, what a cutie. Why do they have Japanese in the comic? Like the sounds are Japanese or Chinese or whatever. Bring forth the sacrifices. Ching chong ching chong. Add flesh to the horde. Time for target practice. Time for target practice. Time for target practice. Ching chong. Now, run. What? Move. It's just a grip. Ugh. Swarm her. She can't shoot us all. Our time has come. Ching chong ching chong. Vile incantations. Ching chong. It has begun. After them. Who's this guy? Fresh meat. This comic is so good. This comic is so good. Ching chong. Abominations. Focus, Lurley. He's ugly. Try this on for size. My purpose is served. Mwahaha. Looks like the last strike was mine, and the 14 before that. Why art thou here? I needed this one alive. If he were still alive, I'd still be shooting. Thou and I must have a frank discussion. Wait, did he just... Oh, that's it? All these will be in the video you're making, right? Yeah, it will be each their video for each their comic. Okay, is that it? I think I remember there being more. Is that it? I think that's it. This comic is so good, by the way. It's like, have you seen the movie The Room? This comic is like The Room. It's so bad that it's good. You know what I'm saying? Is the Ching Chong thing actually racist, though? Like, isn't it post-ironic by now? Or, you know, I don't know. Is it actually? Okay, let's go next. So there's two Monkey King comics. There's this one, and then there's this one. Okay, let's go. Come on, Dad. We want to make sure we get good seats. Alexa, we have plenty of time before the match starts. Yeah, but don't forget you promised we could get popped blue horn. Popped? What's popping? Yeah, but don't you forget you promised we could get a popped blue horn and a souvenir. And who are you cheering for, young lady? San Wukong. This is extortion. It's the price of a memory, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, our first fight is for one of the... What does it say? Saying Ching Chong is on the same level as Holocaust denial. Nothing wrong with Holocaust denial, gamers. Okay, that was a joke. That was a joke, okay. Calm down. Calm the fuck down, okay? If we can't even... Okay, listen. I'm not denying the Holocaust, but you have to admit it's funny that people deny the Holocaust, okay? It's funny because it's so absurd, okay? And if that's controversial, I'm sorry, but you can fuck right off. Okay. A grudge match 3 months in the making. Entering first from parts unknown. Come out and fight, you worthless animal. Bracklin, the living anathema. And his opponent, the warrior born from rock, and the trickster that outwitted the gods, the undefeated icon of the cage. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. Hello, everyone. Is there more under here? That we can't see? The Holocaust isn't funny. What's funny is that some people deny it, you know. Some people out there are so mentally deranged that they deny the Holocaust. That's why it's funny. You know? If anything, that just proves how not funny the Holocaust is, because we are laughing at the people who are denying it, not the Holocaust, you know? I'm sorry, but I don't want to live in a world where you can't joke about shit, okay? Fighting in the cage wasn't part of the plan. Was getting caught part of the plan? He's a big guy. Heading to the War of the Ancients, I saw a flyer and thought, why not prove I'm the best at something else? Turns out performing is a lot of fun. So you think you can defeat the living anathema? Oh, I know I can defeat you. I think I'm going to humiliate you. You can feel the energy of the crowd. Rah! Their excitement. Their shock. Their fear. I can see. Today, the Monkey King dies. But most importantly, you ready, Breck? I hate this part. Their joy. Dad, look. Huh. See ya, Brecklin. This isn't over. Shh. Dad, we have to go to the Sundered Moon for his autograph. I don't know if that's such a good idea. Can we see the show tomorrow? We'll see. This part of the job is considerably less rewarding. Hell of a show, MK, but next time, don't break the set. The fans loved it. The budget didn't. Listen, don't spread this around, but money's tight. We can't afford the same old theatrics. Breck and I have been working on some... Oh my god, some of it cuts off. Funny, don't make money, kid. But don't worry, I got... Sundered Moon, meet the Monkey King. He's got some ideas we're gonna love. That's what he said. They're gonna be terrible. No kidding. Next. I've waited years for... something. Nice to see you too, Arachnia. One of your exes? Long story. When I heard you were coming to town, I assumed it was something. But seeing you reduced to a... Listen, lady, the War of the Ancients isn't gonna start without me. I'll show up when I'm good and ready. It's not worth it, monkey. Whatever you say. You boys have fun playing make-believe. I have a war to win. It's late. Get out of here. Who knows what the boss had planned for tomorrow? Ladies and gentlemen, for months these two men have fought as bitter rivals for your viewing entertainment. But today, their survival depends on how well they can work together. What the heck is this? So I arranged for a little special something to be shipped from the fields of endless carnage. Yeah, and what if we die? Something, 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 something. I've fought Brecklin in this arena countless times, but this fight is different. There is no poetry. Only savagery. Looks like these guys don't like losing, huh, Breck? Less talking, more killing. Brecklin! Brecklin knew something. He's wrong all the time. Ugh. You okay, buddy? I'll live. Smash, crunch. Looks like we got them all. Not quite. Guys, who are you looking at? Why are you looking at me like that? You won. The crowd loves it. Do you know how much gold we made? Ah, crack. If you think for a second you can buy your way out of the... How much gold are we talking? Lots. You can't be seriously listening to him, Breck. What's so bad about becoming pit fighters? We'd be killing people for money. What's so bad about becoming pit fighters? Give him my share. I quit. You're really not going to fight anymore? There's a fight I've been putting off for too long. I'm going to the War of the Ancients. You're going to save the world? Yes, and also prove that I'm better than Arachnia. Who's she? A liar. Tell your dad to stay safe. Something, 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 something. No more make-believe. No more stories. It's time to oil up. Okay. Okay. Last comic. Wrestling is fake. Okay, last comic. They tried to escape, but it was too late. For no one can outrun the hook of Pudge the Butcher. Can we tell a story that isn't scary? Dire stories are supposed to be scary. That's why they're dire stories. Well, I don't want to be scared. I know what... that's so... Okay, wait. If we download it... maybe we can see the entire thing if we download it. We might have to redo the other one then, if that works. Hold on. Okay, it's downloading. I'm gonna download the other one while we're waiting too. In case it works. Because that's really tilting that we don't see the whole text. Okay, let's see. Did that work? Oh yeah, that works. Okay, we'll do that instead then. Okay, we have to redo the first one then. Because there was a lot of text we missed. Okay, 1 sec, gamers. 1 sec. Okay. So, window capture, add source, add new source, display. Here we go, done. Okay, we have to go again. I'm sorry. Okay, and then can make it a little bit bigger. Then like this. Okay. A new journey. Okay. Come on, Dad. We want to make sure we get good seats. Okay. Come on, Dad. We want to make sure we have good seats. Alexa, we have plenty of time before the match starts. Yeah, but don't forget you promised we could get popped blue horn and a souvenir. And who are you cheering for, young lady? Sun Wukong. He's funny and he's cool. He's funny and has cool fur, and he never loses. This is extortion. It's the price of a good memory, sir. This is the best day ever. Dad, it's starting. Ladies and gentlemen, our first fight is on. Ladies and gentlemen, our first fight is one for the ages. A grudge match, 3 months in the making. Entering first from parts unknown. Come out and fight, you worthless animal. Brecklin, the living anathema. Anathema? Is that how you say it? Boo, boo. And his opponent, the warrior born from rock, the trickster that outwitted the gods, the undefeated icon of the cage. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. Hello everyone, what's popping? After I embarrass Brecklin, I'll be signing autographs at the Sundered Moon until midnight. Fighting in the cage wasn't part of the plan. Heading to the War of the Ancients, I saw a flyer and thought, why not prove I'm the best at something else? Turns out performing is a lot of fun. So you think you can defeat the living anathema? Oh, I know I can defeat you. I think I'm going to humiliate you. You can feel the energy of the crowd. Rah! their excitement, their shock, oops, their fear. I can see. Today, the Monkey King dies. But most importantly, you ready, Breck? I hate this part. Ugh. Their joy. Dad, look. Whoa. See ya, Brecklin. This isn't over. Crash. Dad, we have to go to the Sundered Moon for his autograph. I don't know if that's such a good idea. Can we see the show tomorrow? We'll see. This part of the job is considerably less rewarding. Hell of a show, MK, but next time don't break the set, please. The fans loved it. The budget didn't. Listen, don't spread this around, but money's tight. We can't afford the same old theatrics. Breck and I have been working on some new comedy spots. Want to try that tomorrow? Funny don't make money, kid. But don't worry, I got some ideas I think you guys are gonna love. He's got some ideas we're gonna love. That's what he said. I've waited years for this. Nice to see you too, Arachnia. One of your exes. Long story. When I heard you were coming to town, I assumed it was to prepare for the War of the Ancients. But seeing you reduced to a sideshow freak is even more rewarding than killing you on the battlefield. Listen, lady, the War of the Ancients isn't gonna start without me. I'll show up when I'm good and ready. It's not worth it, Monkey. Whatever you say. You boys have fun playing make-believe. I have a war to win. It's late. Let's get out of here. Who knows what the boss has planned for tomorrow? Ladies and gentlemen, for months, these two men have fought as bitter rivals for your viewing entertainment. But today, their survival depends on how well they can work together. What the heck is this? People don't want to pay for a show they already know. People don't want to pay for a show they already know the outcome of. What? People don't want to pay for a show they already know the outcome of. So I arranged for a little special something to be shipped from the fields of endless carnage. Yeah, and what if we die? The gate splits easier. I've fought Brecklin in this arena countless times, but this fight is different. There's no poetry, only savagery. Less talking, more killing. Looks like these guys don't like losing, huh, Breck? Brecklin! Brecklin knew he wasn't going to walk away from the fight. But that's the funny thing about Brecklin. He's wrong all the time. Ugh. You okay, buddy? I'll live. Smash, crunch. Looks like we got them all. Not quite. Guys, why are you looking at me like that? You won. The crowd loves it. Do you know how much gold we made? Ah, crack. If you think you... If you think for a second you can buy your way out of the... How much gold are we talking? Lots. You can't be seriously listening to him, Breck. What's so bad about becoming pit fighters? We'd be killing people for money. What's so bad about becoming pit fighters? Give him my share. I quit. You're really not going to fight anymore? There's a fight I've been putting off for too long. I'm going to the War of the Ancients. You're going to save the world? Yes, and also prove that I'm better than Arachnia. Who's she? A liar. Tell your dad to stay safe. Mr. Monkey, when I grow up, can I be a hero just like you? I'm counting on it. Every king needs his court. No more make-believe, no more stories. It's time to win a war. Okay. And then the final one. Download. Open with. Does Alexa ever show up again? In Artifact, that's funny you should ask. In Artifact, we actually see her mentioned again. So we only know she's important and she needs to be protected, but that's all we know. They tried to escape, but it was too late, for no one can outrun the hook of Pudge the Butcher. Can we tell a story that isn't scary? Dire stories are supposed to be scary. That's why there's dire stories. Well, I don't want to be scared. I know a story that's not about the dire. Let me tell you about the Monkey King. Long ago, the Monkey King searched the world to find a weapon worthy of him. But finding none on land, he turned to the king of the Western Sea. Ah, the Sea King mused, only the Jingo Bang is worthy of a warrior such as yourself. Sadly, it was lost to the blackest depths of the ocean at the base of Dark Reef prison. Shit. Sadly, it was lost to Sadly, it was lost to blackest depths of the ocean at the base of Dark Reef prison. And so the Monkey King swam through the murky waters towards Dark Reef. There, as promised, was the staff. The Monkey King gripped the top of the staff and pulled with all his might. But the Tidehunter had tricked the Monkey King. By freeing the Jingo Bang, Monkey King had also unwittingly breached Dark Reef prison. Quickly, he regained control of the staff, returning it to a more manageable size, but it was too late. The most dangerous criminals land and sea had ever known seized the opportunity and escaped. Resolved to right this wrong, the Monkey King... Wait a minute! That's not what happened. Slark led a prison break. It had nothing to do with the magical staff. How do you know? Couriers delivered letters warning everyone. Not what I heard. You expect us to believe that one guy put a hole in Dark Reef prison, then single-handedly stopped a dozen of the most dangerous criminals from escaping? More like 3 dozen. They would have totally killed him. Nuh-uh, the Monkey King can't die. Don't you know about the narrow maze? How anxious were you when the teacher asked you to read something? I actually never had problems reading things in class. Not presentations either. Like, that shit doesn't bother me actually, unironically. It's a horrific labyrinth designed to torment the souls of dead heroes, and years ago, Razor trapped the Monkey King inside of it. I thought you said he couldn't die. I'm getting to that. What an obnoxious bitch, okay? And while most heroes simply try to escape the maze to reclaim their soul, the Monkey King isn't most heroes. Man, the art in this comic is so good. The battle was brutal. Ka-ching, ka-cha, ka-choo. But Razor was used to being the hunter, not the hunted. The Book of the Dead. The tormentor of the narrow maze was defeated. Monkey King was free to rip his name out of the Book of Life and Death. That's the same Book of the Dead from Artifact, by the way, the shitty one that gives you zombies when melee creeps die. What? So now that his name isn't in the Book of the Dead, he can't die? Mm-hmm. Cool. I rip pages out of books all the time. It doesn't make me immortal. You're right, it makes you illiterate. Savage. What does that mean? Exactly. Now where was I? Enraged at the Monkey King's audacity to remove himself from the cycle of nature, the Spirit Brothers gathered to discuss what to do about him. And while Sun Wukong was a legendary fighter, even he could not stand against the combined forces of nature. So we have Ember Spirit, Earth Spirit, Storm Spirit, and what? What's this? What's that? As his punishment, the Spirit Brothers threw him into the Ember Spirit's eternal furnace. At first, the Monkey King raged against this injustice. But even the mighty Sun Wukong realized his limits and resolved to be stronger. For 49 days, the Monkey King burned, unable to die. And fire never consumed him. It reforged him. Alexa, it's bedtime. Shoot, guys, I gotta go. Shoot. Come on. Can you finish the story tomorrow? Probably not, but I can get to the part where he fights the quorum of Weeping Rose. I can't believe you guys, but I have not realized. Oh my god, I haven't read this in so long. Probably not, but I can get to the part where he fights the quorum of Weeping Rose. I can't believe you guys buy that stuff. No hero could do even one of the things she talked about, let alone all three. Yeah. But sometimes it's fun to believe. Okay. Okay, gamers. That's it. We're done. Thanks for popping by. Thanks for reading the comics with me. And hope to see you later. Peace, gamers. Peace.